With everything we been through, that should've kept us close. I could feel a change, but didn't wanna let you go. You plant a seeds of hate and use your tears to help them grow. But for your pain,
they also have a little cousin named Andrew Berry that's the GM of the Cleveland Browns, and he's done an amazing job throughout the entire offseason. Think about this, what you did in that defense, knowing that it was a liability last year. You've now made it an asset. You've made it a positive. And obviously, we saw what Kevin Stefanski did with that offense. That run game is punishing. You add Anthony Schwartz to now have someone that can take the top off of the defense. Plus, you have, obviously, Jarvis Landry working in the middle and Odell Beckham Jr., who is still one of the greatest talents at the position. What they've done in the secondary, being able to go all over the place, and you heard Dominique Foxworth mention Owusu-Koramoah, who fell to them in the second round because of some medical issues. I think that this team is stacked. I believe that they win this division going away by 1 or 2 games above the Baltimore Ravens.
Graziano, how about you? I like the Ravens. I just feel like they're the wrong team to underestimate.
B'More Dezzy. But what the fuck was Ryan Clark talking about? He just said the Cleveland Browns is going to be the AFC champions next year. The last time the Cleveland Browns was AFC champions was 1989. The Cleveland Browns record in 1989 when they became AFC champions was 9-6-1. Basically meaning they wasn't even good when they was AFC champions. And here come Ryan Clark talking about they made this edition, they made that edition. It don't matter. You can see. You remember when the Eagles did that? Y'all remember when the Eagles did that when they had Vince Young at backup quarterback and he got up there and said they had the dream team? I should look up their record when they so-called had the dream team in the NFL. In the NFL, it don't work like that. You got special teams, you got defense, and you got offense. Now, granted, they done made some great additions through the draft, free agency. They done did, and I like what they done did. Like I made a video saying I was keeping my eyes on the Brown in their draft. I was keeping my eyes on them because I already know they some sneaky bastards. But Ryan Clark done lost his goddamn mind too. He right up there with Bucky Brooks. Him and Bucky Brooks. Now y'all know I had to let Bucky Brooks have it. Now here he come with his bullshit. The Browns. Like you see on my picture, everybody laughing at him. They laughing at him on there. Like, how you gonna talk about the Browns when you still got the Steelers and you got Lamar Jackson? Like, you ain't just see them add Rashad Bateman. You ain't just see nothing they just did. You ain't just see them add a pass rusher and give him the same number as Matt Judon had last year. So that's how they feel about him. Now, Matt Judon only had 6 sacks last year. So they feel as though they can probably get that same amount out of him. I mean, I wouldn't doubt it, even if he get 5. So not saying that wouldn't be awesome, but the way their defensive coordinator drew up plays, their defensive scheme is awesome. Now, I wish they had that much creativity on the offensive side of the ball. If they had half as much creativity as they had on the offensive side of the ball, as they got on the defensive side of the ball, we'd be up there with the Chiefs. If they had half of that, we'd be up there with the Chiefs. Right now. But here come Ryan Clark talking about they better than the Ravens and they better than the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like, Baker, alright. But you can rattle Baker. Baker not no stand back there. If you get to hit Baker, Baker's going to throw 3 to 4 interceptions. The Browns, I got to hit you with the Soldier Boy. The Browns, seriously, over the Ravens, you going to pick them over Lamar Jackson? Did you say the Browns? 1989 was the last time they won a championship. Their record was 9-6-1. They won the damn AFC championship with a fucking tie on their record. The Browns? Come on, bruh. You gotta wait. Just let me tell you. You gotta wait till they win one and then say they can be champions of the shit. You actually gotta wait till they have won one in recent fucking memory to where as though I was actually born. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's crazy. You talking crazy. Ryan Clark was talking out the side of his ass. Talking. See, like I say, they just be having takes. Now, you already know he a Raven hater. He ain't nothing but a Raven hater. Played for Pittsburgh all them damn years. Played for Pittsburgh and that's with Troy Polamalu. Now, I pronounce his name wrong on purpose. I know his name Troy Polamalu, but fuck him. Troy Polamalu. Simple as that. Baltimore Ravens fan. Now, anyway, Ryan Clark was on some bullshit. But that's alright, though. The Ravens gonna come out there. Like I say, Lamar gonna fuck him up this year. He threw 36 touchdowns with tight ends. And they done just added 3 receivers that's more than capable of being number 1 receiver. Which is Sammy Watkins, Tylan Wallace, and Rashad Bateman. So we gonna be alright. I can't wait to see it. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see him throwing darts. You already Lamar gonna be on this shit. He been down there with Kodak. You already know he been down there with Kodak and shit. They been vibing and shit. He was out down there working with Antonio Brown in Hollywood. You already know him. And then they don't Florida boys for real. Remember, he still got Jalen Moore on the practice squad. He played with Lamar when he was at Louisville. So it's gonna be real fun. I can't wait to see it. But tell everybody to go ahead and drop the dookie on Ryan Clark. Go ahead and drop the dookie on him for that outrageous take he had. We all know he deserved to be in the same class of just dumb shit that been said with Bucky Brooks. So yeah, I just had to address that. Yeah, B'More Dezzy, we out.
With everything we been through, that shoulda kept us close. I could feel a change, but didn't wanna let you go. You plant the seeds of hate and use your tears to help them grow. But for your pain